What is going on, everybody? It's Mike here from the Garage Beers Podcast, and for the first time of the 2024-2025 season, let's go ahead and have a drink and talk about the Cavaliers. And yeah, we got the special bottle out tonight because it's opening night. It's the first Cavaliers game of the season, and not only is it the first game of the season, but this Cavaliers team went up to Toronto, and they kicked some ass. They went up and beat the Toronto Raptors by 30 in this game, and that's worth celebrating. A night one win, and Kenny Atkinson's first win as the head coach of the Cavaliers. And I got to tell you, here's to many more of those. I feel like everything we were looking for tonight is what we got. The Cavaliers got off to a little bit of kind of an awkward start. I won't call it a bad start, but an awkward start, right? They were trying to find their way in a new system that they're running, but these are also guys that have played together now for a couple of years. So you can tell there's a comfort level there, even though they were trying to figure out where they were supposed to be and how they were supposed to play. And you kind of felt like that was probably going to happen. I kind of thought it was going to happen all game. I didn't think they were going to have it figured out by the second quarter, but I was wrong. They did. What we were looking for in this game was really all about Kenny Atkinson and how he was going to be able to instill his system, because the Cavaliers are coming off of this defensive-minded, kind of slow the game down, grind it out kind of style that JB Bickerstaff installed, to this open things up, get out and move quickly, pass the ball around. I mean, the ball movement tonight was incredible, but this Kenny Atkinson style of play, and again, it took a quarter. That first quarter was a little bit shaky here and there. I didn't think we were going to get our first Cavalanche in the second quarter of the season, but we did. We got our first Cavalanche. The Cleveland Cavaliers in the second quarter basically put the game away from the Toronto Raptors as they just dominated the Raptors from the second quarter on. They win this game by 30, 136 to 106, and you saw immediately the Kenny Atkinson effect. I will say, I do think you got to give a little credit back to the previous coach, JB Bickerstaff, because what I never really thought about, but what I'm kind of excited for, and what you saw tonight, the defensive intensity. And again, you still give credit because he instilled a lot of that in these guys. The defensive intensity is still there. I mean, these guys are blocking shots. They're stealing the basketball. They played really well defensively, but then it transitions over into the new offensive philosophy of, again, crisp ball movement. There were so few times where the ball got stuck tonight. It was moving like crazy, and these guys were passing the ball. You could tell that they had confidence in just finding good open shots, and they found a ton of good open shots, which is why they shot so well tonight. So I think the main thing you're looking for is, what does it look like? And I'm going to tell you what, if it looks like this, if it looks like that final score, if it looks like the way they played tonight, we are in for a hell of a fun season in Cleveland. Shout out to pretty much everybody that played tonight, but you got to give the big shout out to Evan Mobley, because, again, he's the other guy this year that everybody's got their eyeballs on. Can they get the most out of Evan Mobley? And I'll tell you what, they came out right off the bat in the first half of this game and decided they're going to run things through Evan Mobley. And man, he made them look like geniuses, because Evan was aggressive. Evan was getting to the hoop. Evan was knocking down open shots. Evan was playing great defensively. He was handling the ball. He was doing everything that we have wanted him to do for years and years and years. And he winds up the team high score, 25 points. Didn't shoot the ball a whole lot in the second half, but again, they're up by 20 to 30 points all of the second half. So the necessity wasn't there, but Mobley was unbelievable in this game. And then so was everybody else. Karis LeVert off the bench was great. Ty Jerome, welcome back, man. Kind of forgot how important that guy can be for this team, but he can be really important for this team. And listen, special shout out to, goes out to the Rook, Jalen Tyson. Gets his first NBA buckets, hit a good three-pointer. Jalen Tyson got his first NBA minutes, and you got to give a shout out there. So listen, it's the first of 82 and hopefully many more after that. But this one, worth a good drink. I hope you're having one too. And the Cavaliers win 136 to 106. We'll talk to you after the next game. Until then, cheers and go Cavs.